Hi, and welcome to Jerry's Engineering Corner. My name is Jerry DiBattista, and I am the Global Vice President of Porex's Vertec PTFE Business Group. And welcome to my updated workshop. I hope you enjoy the progress that we're making. One of the things we get asked a lot of is, what format does your material come in, and what shapes does it come in? Well, our material comes in rolls that are 13 inches or around 330 millimeters wide as a standard. Now the length of this roll will depend on the thickness. The material can come from about 0.2 millimeters up to about 3 millimeters thick. So the thinner the material, the longer the roll. The thicker the material, the shorter the roll. But it's always going to be 13 inches as a standard. Now we can slip the roll smaller. So if you're going into some equipment or have smaller strips, we can make those rolls smaller into rolls. And we also can make it into sheets, and then we actually can take these sheets and die cut them into very complex shapes. But typically they're still going to be flat. So the world isn't flat, we all know that, so what do we do if you need something that's not flat? Well, we have a partner of ours called Genesis Plastics, and Genesis is a world-class thermoformer. And thermoforming uses heat, and typically a vacuum or pressure, to form a part into a three-dimensional shape. So you can start off with a flat sheet like this, or a roll. Start with a flat sheet, and you can start making more complex three-dimensional geometries like this. So you can see it's got an edge, it's got some depth to it, and they can do die cutting, like cut a hole where the LED or UV source or whatever would sit. This one here is even more complicated, where you have a LED bulb that will go into this crevice here, and you can see the interesting three-dimensional shape. And this one here actually has a backing which I can laminate to the PTFE to give it a little bit more stiffness. So this is a very interesting and cool shape, and they can even make quite long and very complex shapes. This would go into a product that has a LED array. And this would fit over that LED array, and you can see it's got some very complex 3D geometries in the top corner. It's got a lip, again, very complex 3D shape. So we try to take care of all your issues and problems by working with partners who are world-class in their industry. We also have another converter we work with who actually can take our sheets and make tubes out of it. So if you're looking for a tube shape, they can make long tubes. This company who does these parts is called Genesis, Genesis Plastics. The company that can make this flat sheet rolls is known as Electrolock. You can find their information on our website. If you go to porex.com/reflective media, we have a listing of all of our partners. Well, that's it today for me, Jerry with a G. By the way, that's really not my workshop. This is what it looks like.